Hi friends, Namaskar, good morning. Welcome to the new edition of Monday Mantra. A new critical trend is catching up the present day workforce globally with changed norms in working conditions like remote working, increased workloads, endless meetings, changing priorities, frequently changing rules of the game have all made people feeling tired, stressed up and exhausted. Some are even grumbling, saying, I'm just continuing in these hard days of job losses and salary cuts because this is not the right time to put up the papers. This sounds very familiar, isn't it? Like an echo of thought running through the minds of every one of us. Yes, this is what is gripping the world today as the burnout syndrome. A survey on human well-being says that about 75% of the people in the world they experience workplace burnout in some degree or other. I myself have undergone this burnout syndrome many times while I was in service, and I had my own style and techniques of handling this very effectively, which I want to share with you. And this is also one of the reasons I made this video. Burnout happens not only for the professionals or entrepreneurs or employees, but also for homemakers who are tirelessly engaged in a variety of chores from morning till night. It is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged exposure to work. Most of the times, the persons affected by this syndrome will not be even knowing that they have this burnout. When anxiety about the work pressure builds up in the mind, it shows up in the physical body as headache, body shoulder pain, sleep disorder, etc., and ends up as burnout at the emotional level. The person may be a very talented person, but once the burn-up sets in, it affects his concentration, makes the person more prone to anger, irritation, fear, and frustration. He becomes careless and withdrawn. His output in work also suffers a lot. Personally, also feeling very insecure. Is it possible to escape from this burnout? No way, I must say. In the modern day competitive environment, work pressures resulting in burnout cannot be altogether avoided, but it can be effectively managed. How? It depends on how you choose your response to the demands of the situation, how you navigate through this ordeal. Our immune system in human body, it is equipped to handle stress to a certain extent by adopting a pattern of automatic response. But when the anxiety and stress levels exceed this limit, some very careful efforts of intervention are required. I'll give you some easy navigation tips. Burnout arises due to the mismatch between the resources of the person and the demands of the organization. Yes, these days, with rapid changes in science and technology, the demands and priorities of the organizations also change very fast. Even for key persons, retaining their position in the hierarchy becomes very difficult unless he updates his knowledge and skills on a regular basis. These changes and the added pressure of performance in chasing targets and timelines, they create the burnout conditions. So, the first and foremost requirement to beat the work related burnout is to constantly increase your self worth, your self esteem, your competency level, and capacity. Believe in your inner strength. Rephrase the wordings as to how you describe yourself as a talented person, a confident person, a very capable person, and say to yourself, yes, I can handle this. Next important thing is you love your job and enjoy every bit of it. Whether you are the CEO of the company or the last employee, you take pride in your job. Feel proud of your organization. This very feeling will relieve you from job related stress. Stop the feeling of having to carry the entire burden on your shoulders. There are also many other equally competent people to share the work. And if you are in a senior position, delegate some routine and less important tasks to your subordinates. If you are remote working, stick to a specific time schedule for work. Have a clear mandate to engage and disengage from your official calls. Take small breaks in between tasks. After each meeting, perhaps you can take a cup of green tea, walk to the cooler and take a sip of water. But don't get tensed up. Have adequate sleep. It's a natural therapy to recharge your mind and body. Daily exercise for at least 30 minutes or take a walk in the open. This will give you freshness and a wider perspective about life. Learn to unwind yourself with some soothing music. Continue with your half-finished painting. Go to the garden, talk to the plants, smile at the flowers, gently touch the leaf of a nearby plant and feel its texture. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and smile for no reason, just like a child. And whenever possible, find time to meditate and do something that will disengage you from this mundane life. These are the tricks to gladden your mind and soul, to heal the burnt out feeling. And if you are an employer, you also have a big role to play. Firstly, recognize that your employees are your great assets and their mental well-being is of paramount importance to you. To reduce their work pressure and emotional burden, ensure a very healthy employee engagement. Recognizing their talents and appreciating their good work, rewarding their valuable contributions to the organization, encouraging them to have a healthy work-life balance. There are many such things the manager can proactively do to provide emotional support to your employees. One interesting fact says that a single personal email of reassurance with concern and empathy sent by the CEO of one of the top 10 Fortune 500 companies addressed to all the employees led to a reduction of 24% in burnt out cases. So friends, in whatever position you are in life, when you act with confidence and self-esteem, when you love yourself, you also love your job. You can easily beat the fatigue and the burnt out. So cheer up, look forward to your goals in life, count on those happy moments of success with each milestone. You will never say, I am tired and burnt out. Take care, happy living and all the best.